Consciousness and evolution are two different paths. Earlier, I was commenting on an Instagram video. I don't know why, because sometimes it entertains me. And the video was of a monkey. A moonkey. If anyone wants to get to esoteric etymological breakdowns of the English language, which is the development of all of the prior languages which were produced through Babylon, when people were caused to babble in different tongues. We won't do that here, because I've already addressed that countless times. So here's the video. It's a video of a monkey. It wasn't an orangutan because it wasn't big enough, and it wasn't an ape, and it was not any of the other myriad of chimpanzees or whatever you want to, however you want to name those things. The bipedal creatures that supposedly took form prior to humans, or Homo erectus, I guess, whatever. And it said these creatures are better than us and they're more evolved than us because it showed a type of empathy that supposedly is not it doesn't exist in humans. That was the point of the post. And I just couldn't help of looking at this really obscene non sequitur. So if we look at consciousness and we look at evolution, what those things might be, and what tools are, and this is the larger point that I would make, but typing it to someone on Instagram is damn near pointless, damn near without reason at all, other than to give me this fun shit to do right here. If you're capable of making a tool, and the English language, as well as every other language, is a tool, doesn't mean you can use it and wield it properly just as a sword, just as anything that is a tool. When you can make tools, you've shown ingenuity and a type of genius that is not privy to other creatures. That's why we're creators. They're creatures, beasts, if you can accept that term. So the ability to create tools and to evolve consciously, evolve with awareness, gives you the capacity to create a tool, whether it's a language or some sort of object, whatever it might be. That you become an alchemist. You can take one thing or two things or three things or 10 things and bind them together, much like a fasces, like a faggot, a bundle of sticks that's been bound together by something. You can bind things together and make something stronger. If you take one twig, one branch, one piece of wood, and you lay it across, say you have a pathway and you want to get to the other side, and you were to just lay that piece of wood there, it would have the capacity to hold, say, 10 pounds going across it. Let's just use this number. And then if I were to put two there, side by side, that's going to get about 20 pounds worth of capacity to do, to provide someone to walk across. And if we were to take three, it might be 30. This seems about right, so just simple mathematics. But if you were to bind those together, and especially braid them, it would be tenfold the capacity to hold weight or to do a type of work. That's the difference between evolution. Evolution would be three sticks. Consciousness would be taking three sticks and binding them together to create something stronger, more fortified. And it's interesting because we see these creatures that are more connected to the earth. Like they don't require the types of things that humans might. But they also, are they incapable of using higher forms of thought? Can they not make fire? Can they not do these things? And plenty of animals do not have opposable thumbs, and therefore they cannot in any way make fire. We look at monkeys, we look at gorillas, we look at those types of creatures. If evolution were to occur in the way that it's subscribed to people, now I'm not saying that evolution in some way doesn't happen. I would suggest more along the lines of a intervention theory, which would mean that there's different types of life forms, and some can bind or bound or changed or altered. We can look at any type of plant life right now, and we can see that it's been altered, genetically modified. I mean, that's just a fancy way of saying, alchemized. It doesn't suppose that as humans we are, just because we have the capacity to do absurd things, war and guns and create capitalist systems, which doesn't seem to me to be too evolved. It seems to be kind of foreign to what nature provides. But the differentiation in species does not come about because somehow animals are of a higher order. Certainly, I'm not saying they're of a less, they're less valuable or of less worth or aren't capable of things that most humans are. See, that's the thing, is humans, gods, whatever you'd like to call us, we have the capacity to do many, many different things. You're not, if you break a bone, an animal can't set the bone for you and provide you with the correct substances to mediate the pain that you might be dealing with. Certainly the animals can find these substances for themselves, but they don't know how to alchemize it or to provide it to a human. But yet we can see that we can do that in the other direction. So this is about as long as I'll go with this one, because I don't want to babble on any farther about this point. But there you go. It's just something for you to chew on for a little bit, and we'll talk soon. Have a beautiful, weird, strange, and amazing evening or day. Peace out, y'all.